Hello everybody, Indimus here once again, and we are back with some Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Now, a few things happened in the previous video that um, interrupted my recording software, so that ultimately there was a part of it that had so basically that made it so that it stopped recording, and there's a few things that because it stopped recording, we didn't, or well, I did, but that weren't saved onto, well, that didn't follow through onto the video, I guess. But essentially, what happened was we finished the diving game in Zora's Domain, and from that we actually got Zelda's song, and then we also lit all the torches in Zora's Domain, and from that we only got 50 rupees. So right now we're sitting at a good 90 rupees. The problem is that doesn't actually help us with anything. So, if you go back to Gerudo Valley and get that one thing, we could get the heart piece that was behind the waterfall that we missed. There's also a grotto in Hyrule Field. And I want to say that's everything that we can do at the moment. Oh, we could also do Dante's digging, which I forgot about. So we'll save the stuff in Kakariko as like a, well, if all else fails. Otherwise, we can alright, I don't know what's going on right now. Alright, so otherwise, let's head out to Gerudo Valley and see if we cannot gather that one heart piece and see where it goes from there. Yeah, so I was about to go should we go this way? I mean, that means I'd have to run past the, you know what? It's not going to be very fun, but it just saves us so much time if we run past the P-Hat. Hopefully we're a bit faster than it is, because if not, then we're going to have to deal with it when we don't have a sword, which isn't ideal, and also we don't have the Hylian shield, which is the best way that I've come to know to fight it, because if you have the Hylian shield, you can, you know what, since we're over here, let's go check out that grotto, since we're in South Hyrule Field. We just have to run past all these P-Hats over here. Alright, let's see if I can't remember where it is. I know it's right in this area. Exactly where, I don't remember. But I know it's somewhere around here. I don't think it's that rock. Oh boy. Well, I could be wrong, because I thought it was over here. Unless... No, it's not thinking about... Oh, it's this one right here. So it was over here, kind of. Alright, let's see what this has for us. Come on, something good, something good, something good. 20 rupees. Well, now we've got a full wallet. But that full wallet does not help us because here once again we are without stuff. So yeah. Let's go to Gerudo Valley now, and maybe we'll find something somewhat good. I thought isn't there a pea hut around here? I sworn I had one following me last time. It's probably on this other side. Um, so anyhow, oh, I had forgotten that I made Nagi the sound of when King Zoro moves around. It, it's really weird to have explored these many places within Ocarina of Time, and not even have finished the Deku Tree. Like, that is still something that we are not capable of doing quite yet, because we don't even have the slingshot. I don't think we can get that gold Skulltula. So I don't have gold Skulltulas into the randomizer mix because, quite frankly, I don't want to go find all of them. I don't want to go find all 100 of them. I've never really... Um, I've never really enjoyed getting all the gold Skulltulas. So the max I do is I kind of get the ones that I come across. But I feel like as long as I get to 50, I feel like that's decent. That's fine. Like, I don't need more than that. So that's ultimately what I do. Hey! We have the Kokiri sword! That is really nice. I mean, it doesn't really help us out too much as far as like progression goes, but we now have a sword, so that is going to be very useful in this randomizer. Man, like I am so happy that we got the sword. Like, that is just amazing. Alright, does this guy have anything to say for us? Let's see. So, what... I don't know if I fully understand that. But there's a purple city in Goron. There's a purple rupee in Goron City. Nonetheless. Okay, what do you have to say to us, lady? I don't think she does. Nope, I didn't want that. No. Still don't want that hole. So, me and a friend were talking about it, and those soil patches don't really serve a purpose, because everything that you would need those soil patches for, you can basically get through other means. For example, you have that soil patch that's above Dodongo's cavern entrance that you can backflip off of that kind of ridge over by Goron City to access. You're also able to access like all the ones that we just gathered around Zora's River. You don't need the plant for. This one up here, I'm pretty sure you're able to hookshot like the roof or the ladder or something. I don't remember how I did it, but I did end up doing it, so you don't need it for that either. But there's just many of them that, like, we think about it and we're like, oh, I have to go plant a seed in order to get that, but we don't actually do. There's many of them that you don't actually need the hookshot in order to get. And that's kind of cool. Because that means for our run, at least, we don't need to have any magic beans in order to progress. So it appears as though we'll have to go over to Dompe in order to get anything, because I think everything else requires that you know what? Now, see, the problem is that I don't remember whether or not. Sorry, I was just kind of figuring out some logistical things, but I can't remember whether or not I had bomb chews thrown into the logic. So there's a lot of things that we can currently do with bomb chews that I don't know if the randomizer randomized for the conveniency of bomb chews. Like for instance, right now we can go visit Goron City because we have bomb chews. Just like how we access Zoran's River, when we had bomb chews, when I think um, the tracker I have was currently thinking, oh, he can access it because we had the silver scale, which we had gotten previously. Um, and so because of that, it kind of makes things kind of weird for us. Okay, don't think. Yeah, I don't think I made it so that bomb chews were considered in the logic. So even though we have it and we can access all these things, in the end, I don't think it'll benefit us because it's not considered in the logic. So we're just going to pretend still like we can't access Goron City and all those places, and we're just going to go to Kakariko, I guess. Where does this guy take me again? Um, the castle, yeah. That would actually be rather helpful to head to the castle so that we can be able to go to Kakariko Village. And now since we have rupees, hey, there we go. We have rupees now, so now we can go and waste them with Dampe. Which, I mean, take it as you will. That's not too helpful, but I mean, we gotta try and look for every victory that we can right now, since we literally have nothing else going for us. And it appears like we will do it right as it gets around dawn. So it's not quite nighttime, but yet we'll still be able to have him dig for us. I've always kind of... I get why they do it, because of Ocarina of Time, and it would be very difficult to have every area be exposed to time, and to time passing. This is... I was going to say this is the only game where time passes, but no. In all game times pass. It's just how early this one was. It was kind of hard for them to have it be constantly passing, is my guess, and that's why they only have it in like Hyrule Field and stuff like that. So let us go and talk to Dampe here. Try and find our magic spot. Nope, I didn't really care about this. Yes, the Shikas, the royal people, yeah, they'll die. I don't really care about them. Where is Dampe? I didn't think he would be in his hut. I mean, it's still technically considered night, right? That's what I thought. I mean, yeah, because look, even the gold Skulltula is up there. So technically it should still be night. Oh, okay. So, Dampe, everything revolves around when the chicken crows, or the cuckoo crows, to where the wolf wolves house at night. Everything, I guess, except for Dampe. Because that's what I always thought was kind of interesting, is that the, oh, what are they called? Oh, I can't think of it right now. But the stones that you, that, like, you hit, or, oh, come on. Like, the Mask of Truth, what are they called, like, the Stones of Truth? I don't remember. But whenever you hit those stones with your sword, they give you the time. Like, if you talk to, like, the guard in front of Castletown or the guard in front of Kakariko, they tell you the time as well. And so I've always thought it weird that they tell you the time when time isn't relevant in this game. But apparently it's very relevant to Dompe. So that is that. Okay, now the other thing is, which one of these is the one that has... Nope, apparently wasn't that. I'm trying to remember, is it the one with the... It may very well be the one with the weeds in front of it, because usually the ones with the weeds in front of it are the important ones. But I don't remember. Anyhow, we're looking for the gravestone where you can go and get the healing shield, because we have access to that. And that hopefully will get us something pretty good. Well, sir, I don't even have a bottle for me to put you in, so I'm not going to. Maybe it is this one. I really just don't remember. I know that the ones with the weed things are the important ones. I just don't remember whether or not this one is that one. And it apparently is. Now, we do have bomb shoes, so we could get the thing behind it as well. Which I'm pretty sure the thing behind it is actually the shield. But considering the fact that we don't have that in the logic, I think I'll probably just let it slide. So we'll just account for the fact that we have this first chest, and we'll just continue on with that. Alright. Now we have to run back outside, because we don't have an ocarina. Even though we have the sun song, we do not have an ocarina. And that kind of... Now, I'm very curious to find out what Dompe has, because this is legitimately the last lead that we have right now. Because Skulltulas are not in the logic, and so Skulltulas are not... Skulltulas aren't something that we have to be constantly looking for. And in every location that is currently open to us, that's all that there is Skulltulas. Like, there's nothing else that we can access. Because even the Deku Salesman, I'm fairly positive I didn't put in the logic. It should only just be treasure chests. Treasure chests, and then in the shops, there's at least one item. Which, now thinking about it, I had forgotten to go check the Zora shop. But because of that, there shouldn't be too much besides chests that we can access. I mean, since it's nighttime and since it's here, we might as well get this Gold Skulltula. Oh boy. Come here, sir. Okay, what if I just kind of like... Oh, nope. That's... What if I just kind of... Yep. No. Well, that was horrible in all aspects of what I was going for. There we go. Yeah, so... We're stuck in between whatever Dompe gives us and whatever we can find within Zora's domain. Because those are our only options right now for things that we can get. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's all that we can currently do. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's... I'm trying to think right now if it's better to run over to Zora's domain. No, because in order to get to Zora's domain, we have to go through Hyrule, or through Lake Hylia. And we don't currently have that capability. So I guess we'll just have to not run back to Kakariko Village. Rather just kind of sit around Hyrule Field and think of things that we can do. So yeah. Although, to be fair, like, the tracker says that we can't actually access Zero's domain, which I find to be really funny. And the reason why I find that to be really funny is because if you go through the shortcut that we made in, or that we're able to access since we have the silver scale in Hyrule Field, technically that means that now we have access to it. We just don't have the traditional way of accessing it. So if that's the case, then maybe there is nothing at the shop in Zero's Domain at the moment. You know what? Let me just run over to Castletown really fast while we're kind of waiting for time to pass. Because one place that I forgot to check is I never checked the potion shop, and there could be something of use at the potion shop. And that's the only other place that I can think of at the moment where we would be able to get anything. So let us stop by there really fast and see if there's something we can get. Because if I remember right, that guy isn't selling anything worth of anything. The Bomb Chew guy is selling. Let's see, does this guy have everything? He has bombs. Now the question is, are these the bombs, or are they just bombs that we can buy? Because that's what it comes down to. But apart from that, it looks like he's not selling anything of any use. Although it does look like there's a wallet over there. Or whatever that is. I'm not sure what's on that shelving unit. So that was a big fail. And this guy doesn't have anything of use if I remember right. The Bomb Chew guy has the Goron's bracelet, but since we can't afford the Goron's bracelet, there's not really any point in trying to worry about that at the moment. And she definitely is not helpful at all, right? No. When is she open for business? Like, I swear it wasn't something that was closed off usually. Is it after you get Zelda's letter? Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is. So maybe we're just waiting for Zelda's letter, and then we can do some Bomb Chew bowling. Which isn't too bad. But that's still quite a ways off. Alright, so it appears as though Dompe is our last option. Because I think we've checked everywhere else. So with Dompe, this will help us to determine if Bomb Chews were in the mix, because I'm fairly certain that they're not after I checked the randomizer menu log, because I haven't started a new one since this one. Or I didn't mean to actually get in Kokiri yet. Or if that is it, where does that make us open up to? Because the only option that we have is if it gives us bombs. Potentially we could explore Goron City, we could do Dodongo's Cavern. It opens up that area for us. If it gives us the slingshot, we can finish the Deku Tree, which then the only thing that happens is we'll see what Goma gives us, and then from there we can figure out where we can progress. Plus, I'm not entirely too sure. I think how the logic works is that if we have the Ocarina of Time and we play the Song of Time, we are then able to access the Master Sword. And we don't have the Song of Time at the moment, nor do we have an Ocarina, so that's not very helpful. But I don't think that we have to go around collecting all the spiritual stones. I could be wrong, but I don't think that we need to. But yeah. Okay, Dompe. let us see what you have for us. Now, the other thing is I do not recall where the heart piece is. I don't know if the heart piece switches. I don't know if the heart piece is always in the same place. I'm not too sure. I want to say that right here sounds like a good spot. Now, Dompe is going to take a while. And in case we're wrong, that's going to cost us quite a bit of time. Let's see if he'll actually tell me, like, how much he'll cost. I think he only costs, like, maybe 10 rupees or so. But I'm not entirely too sure. Yeah, it's only 10 rupees. That means that we have 9, possibly 10 tries if we're able to get one more rupee from those bushes up front. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, here's another thing I'm not entirely too sure about. There's like these soft soil patches out in front of the graves. Is that the only place where there can be something, or can it just literally be throughout anywhere on the path? See, because that's another issue. Because if it's only on these soft soil patches, we could be good. If it's just anywhere across the path... Okay, first try. First try, and we got it. Sadly, though, it is not worth anything for us. We now do have a bottle, which is nice. But we don't have anything of any use. So that right there tells me that bomb chews are probably in the logic. Because if they're not in the logic, that literally means that there is nothing else that we can do. So bomb chews have to be in the logic. Yeah, they have to be in the logic. Like, there's nowhere else that there could be anything. Because everything else is just Skulltulas, and Skulltulas are 100% not in the logic. Although, yeah, now I'm pretty sure that there's nothing else that we can do. Like, I'm fairly positive that the very last thing that we can do is bomb chew stuff. Sorry, I'm just kind of checking everything out really fast, making sure that that really is all that we can do. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Um, because there are the Deku salesmen, but I do not think that I put them in the logic because, to be honest, I have never really cared enough to find all of them, and so I don't think that's a thing. Well, okay then. Let's see. We can't fast travel per se. Um, so I guess we'll just have to run over to Lake Hylia because I'm really curious to see if there's anything of any use in the Zora shop. Because we could do that, or we can use the bomb shoes, which I guess are now in the logic because nothing else would make any sense in order to get somewhere. Yeah, because like this guy right here, this is just kind of like a previous thing I was talking about. Wait, what? You're a strange guy living in the windmill. Have you already met him, Mr. Hero? Wait. Why does he call us Mr. Hero if we don't have the letter? I thought I had turned the gate off to where you need Zora's letter in order to progress. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. Nope, sorry, sir. I guess that gave us a reason to come for this. Skulltula over here, though. Still need a little while before we can access that, but we now have 2 more. This place... No, they're building, that's why it's shut off. But since we're here, actually, I do want to see if the witches have anything for us. Because that could be the other thing. If bomb chews aren't in the logic, could be that... Oh! I had forgotten about this guy, though. No, I didn't get close enough. Dang it. Because apparently you can get this Skulltula without... Nope. Obviously it's not by running into him. But if you not like time, but if you judge the best time to like, dang it, to drop off the ladder and then slash your sword, you're able to get him. And kind of need that in order to get past. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Let's just try one last time. Or you know what? Forget this, man. We got bomb shoes. Yeah, suck that, Mr. Skulltula. Man, all those... I guess there's only 1.5 hearts. And all the trouble and everything when I could have just flat out used one of my bomb shoes, which was definitely the better thing to do. Alright, let's go see if the witches have anything for us. Hopefully they're not closed because it's night. And it's closed because it's night. I think. I'm pretty sure it's not just because I'm a kid. I don't think that just because we're a kid that they don't allow us in. Granted, I don't think I've ever had a reason to go in there as a kid, but I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with... I think it, honestly, I just think it's because it's night. I've always felt like this was just kind of like a waste of space back here. I mean, you do have that one chicken, but I feel like there could have been at least one Sheikah stone. That's what they're called. Like at least one of those, or maybe like a gold Skulltula on the back side of the windmill. But I guess not. Man, I really wasn't actually thinking about grabbing all these Skulltulas, but it was just more of like a... Since we come across them in my kind of wanderings around to try and gather things, it's just kind of like, why not? So yeah, and there's one here too. Yeah, so now we have all the ones that we are currently able to gather. Plus the watchtower one, which usually you're supposed to use the slingshot for, but we just bomb chewed the heck out of him. Okay. I just have to wait around until morning, then we'll go check out the potion shop really fast. And then I guess we're left to do some... It's just because if it's not the bomb chews, or if it's not the potion shop, then the only thing I can think of is bomb chews. Because technically, like, due to the tracker, it says that we weren't able to, or we're not supposed to be in Zora's domain, which is flat out wrong because we do have that access using the Silver Scale, which I think that's a really weird concept. Like I get the whole thing, like if you don't use bomb shoes, like that's whatever. Although that is one of the easier, I don't know, like a bypass, I don't know what you call it. Just like, if anything, bomb shoes is the easiest thing out of the logic, because literally everybody uses them. We don't need like some weird glitch or be able to know how to do the weird like bomb hovering or stuff like that. in order to use bomb shoes. Um, but to not have the silver scale as available in the logic is kind of crazy to me because we are able to access Zora's domain, specifically by using that um, fast travel or portal or whatever it is in Lake Hylia. So I guess the time that we were using in Zora's domain there wasn't really anything of any use to us, I guess. If we're just going straight off the tractor. But otherwise, I mean, we did get Zora's. We did get Zelda's Lullaby, so at least we got that out of being able to get there, even though technically we weren't able to get there yet. Which doesn't make sense to me. Because you need Zelda's Lullaby to access it legit way, since I didn't put the skip in that I could like glitch through the waterfall because I didn't actually knew that was possible. Oh, so they're not available when you're a kid. Okay, that's good to know then. So apparently I must have enabled Bomb Chew in the logic because that's the only other thing that we can do right now. Okay then. Well. Huh. I am very kind of curious now as to how we are to... Like, I'm very kind of confused now as to... I'm very confused as to how to be able to access specifically the, Zora's domain, if that's not something that we are supposed to be able to do. Yeah, I don't know, it's just so weird to me that that is not something that's considered. I mean, surely that is, right? I mean... I don't know, that's weird. This is a tracker, granted. So the randomizer may have known that we have access to that, and that's why it gave us Zelda's Lullaby, because we have the silver scale. So I guess if that is the case, then it probably would be a good thing. Yeah, because we can jump through the waterfall. So I'm just going to run over to Lake Hylia again really fast so that we can enter Zora's domain and check the shop, just to see if the shop has anything worth our time. Because if it does, then that would be very helpful. Well, that's going to be awkward. I just realized that our little checker thing here had been blown up, and so you can't even see, like, the third half of the screen, which is not all that helpful. Just in there. Okay, that should be a little bit better, right? I don't know for how long it was been like that, so that's not isn't very good. But yeah, let's continue our way to the river, to Lake Hylia, and hopefully there's something good at the Zora shop. Never know. I always thought it was kind of funny that. I was gonna say I find it funny that you can access this place as a kid, but you. I don't know. I mean, I guess the latter kind of makes sense. But since like the first time that you ever think of even coming here is once you take that shortcut from Zora's Domain. I guess to me it's kind of like. Well, it appears like we have the light arrows here. And we have a singular arrow. So it looks like the only difference here is that the light arrows, and that's 160. Oh boy. Okay, well, now we know the light arrows are here, and we know that the Goron bracelet is in the bomb tube store. Um... Let's go check out Goron City then, because that's the only other thing I can think about at the time that we can do. So we came from this direction then. Yep. Cool. Huh. So we can't access that because we don't have the... I don't have Zelda's Lullaby. We can't do anything with the jar at the moment because we need the light from in there in order to do that. I guess we could go see what the store they have with our bomb shoes, which are... Nope, missed that. I should have aimed for the bomb itself, the bomb flower instead of... I was gonna say, can't we Z-turn? Oh, come on! What? Did it just walk through it? What did that just open? There we go. Man, I can't believe how many bomb shoes it took. I don't feel like it should have taken as many as it did. Is this... Wait. Surely that's not the adult's wallet, right? Because if that's the adult's wallet... What? No, because I think the adult's wallet has the blue gem on it. So maybe we're okay? I sure do hope so, because we don't have 150 rupees. We'll never have 150 rupees if that's the wallet. Okay, so now we know that there is a wallet. I assume it's a giant's wallet in the Goron shop. We also know that You know what would have been really funny is if it stopped this guy up here. And yeah, we also know that, well, I mean, hey, oh, since we're here, we may as well stop this guy. No. Or I could just ultimately fail with my bomb shoe. That's not good enough because he has to be behind the wall. Alright, I guess it did count. Oh, and he gave us the bomb back. Hmm. Well, I mean, whether we had the logic for it or we didn't, I guess it now doesn't matter because now we do have bombs. Bomb bag. And we get the from. Ah, come on. Okay, well now since we have bombs, that kind of opens up some stuff to us. Um, not really any. Ooh! Not really anything that we couldn't have done before since we had the bomb shoes. And if that is the only place where we could have gotten bomb bags, that then also means that bomb shoes were in the logic, which is kind of nice to know. But oh, are these only accessible by rocks? I thought these ones you could bomb. I thought the other ones, the one you could. No, you can bomb these ones. Bomb was just being stupid apparently. Okay. You know what? Well, it said using the hammer though. So the one that we use the bomb for, we should be able to access, right? I think that's the case. And I chose the wrong path. Oh, not meaning to throw that. Oh, backflip! And you jumped right into it, Link. How could you? So this is the only thing left that we can do within Goron City. I was gonna say we can't pick up the bomb shoe outside, so we're not really able to do that one. But then I realized we can just blow it up with another bomb. So we can still get the our piece on top of the Dodongo's cavern using the cheat way. I don't know why. I feel like half of these were things I didn't have to do. We got a recovery heart, which is rather lame. And we have ourselves a heart container. So now we have 6 hearts. You know, just in case you ever wanted that many hearts, we now have 6 heart containers. And we have another gold Skulltula. So we're almost at our 10, which means when we have 10... You know, let's see what this guy has to say. Oh, well, that's really dumb. I don't care about recovery hearts. I also wonder if that was the recovery heart that we already did find. Anyhow, that's all that we can currently access in Goron City. So let's just do the Dodongo's cavern one really fast. And it's kind of funny. Or not kind of funny. I was gonna say that this is a bit of a longer episode than usual. I usually try and go for like maybe like, oh, come on, Link. Hopefully that'll work. Yep, it did. I usually try and go for like maybe 40 or so minute videos. What is this? Oh, just get more bombs. Which I guess we did kind of need. But it's a bit longer than usual, but because we literally didn't get anything, I thought, you know, we might as well do something. or we might as well go a little bit longer. And so yeah, today this episode was not too bad of one. I mean, we got the Kokiri sword from the heart piece behind the waterfall. We got the bomb bags from and another piece of heart. We got the bomb bag from the Goron that rolls around, and yeah. So we're still not doing too bad. I was gonna say there's not really anywhere we can progress, but we are now able to go through Django's cavern. And since we're over here, I think that's probably what we're gonna end up doing in the next episode. So this has been Indie Mist. Thank you guys for joining me on this randomized Ocarina of Time, and we will see you all next time.